Greetings to you, members of the General Missionary Baptist State Convention of Mississippi. It is certainly a joy and a distinct privilege to share with you some updates regarding our Grand Convention. Hopefully, you can tell that we have not delayed in our efforts to move our convention forward. From the launching of a new website to a robust home missions response for individuals and families impacted by Hurricane Ida, we have sought to make our convention a more visibly relevant institution whose message and mission for Christ are clearly articulated through our words and our deeds. GMBSC.org, the new website, will serve as a hub for communication and sharing the latest information relative to General Missionary Baptist. As of now, churches may fully register for any session online. Board fees can be paid online. Virtual sessions can be accessible online, and soon church administrators will be able to see and update any information specific to their local churches online. But more than a functional space, GMBSC.org will be an informative place where you can find resources to assist your ministry. The Christian educator, the Sunday school teacher, the small group leader, and church officers will find articles and toolkits, books, and other recommended resources to assist in the development of their ministries and the growth of the church. This is only the beginning. Some of the things that you can expect to see at GMBSC.org. And I pray that you will make it a site that you regularly visit to be inspired, encouraged, and informed. The convention has also had a regular presence in Louisiana since the devastation of Hurricane Ida. Led by our Home Mission Secretary, Reverend Willie Tobias, and through the efforts of our Vice President at Large, Dr. Jesse Horton, GMBSC has raised over $50,000 towards relief and recovery efforts. We have sent trucks from the Delta, Natchez, the coast, and central Mississippi filled with supplies on behalf of the convention, and we have partnered with convention churches who have sent aid to those affected areas. As we begin now to move into the recovery phase of this mission, our focus will shift to the restoration and the rehabilitation of housing. Brother L.C. Mitchell and our laymen will continue to work with Secretary Tobias and Vice President Horton in organizing work groups to deploy to some of the hardest hit areas and the most under-resourced areas to ensure that people without insurance and other means can have adequate housing. To all of the churches, associations, and individuals who have contributed to our Hope to Homa Relief and Recovery mission, may God bless you and keep you for all that you've done. Now, though we have a lot going on, we are setting our sights on Hattiesburg, Mississippi for 2021 fall session. This session, though, will be different from the usual in that we are asking only pastors to meet us in Hattiesburg. No auxiliary leaders, no laymen, no missionaries or ushers, no teachers, just pastors. This Pastors All Call will be the first time that we have designated a special session for pastors only. Why? Because the reality is that after 20 or more months of ministering in the midst of a pandemic, pastors need a special moment together. We need the space and the time to reflect, to be re-energized, to recreate, and to reimagine ministry in a new context. That's what the Pastors and Ministers Conference is designed to do. Led by the dynamic Reverend Dr. Freddie Haynes of the Friendship West Baptist Church in Dallas, Texas, this year's conference promises to be one that will stretch the imagination, to consider what relevant ministry in Baptist churches looks like post-pandemic. Listen, if you are a pastor or a minister, I want you to meet us in Hattiesburg on November 15th. There's even a special rate for pastors and ministers who have never attended this conference of only $65. Registration, the schedule and itinerary, and hotel information, all for this conference and for the fall session, can be found at gmbsc.org. Finally, let me ask all of you, all of our churches, to be in prayer for the Travelers Rest Baptist Church in Vicksburg, Mississippi. As many of you know, Pastor Thomas Bernard passed away in September. Pastor Bernard was a steady presence in our convention. He will be greatly missed. Pray for the Bernard family and for the Travelers Rest family as they now travel this road of grief and transition. Beloved, we look forward to meeting with you in a few weeks, either in person or online. And we pray that until that time, God's richest blessings would be yours.